Hello friends, my name is Galih Narendra Adhiatna and this video is for debate class final exam. In this occasion, I will share with you about my opinion about death penalty and why we should abolish death penalty for all types of criminals. In my opinion, I agree that we should abolish death penalty and I have several points on why we should abolish death penalty for all types of criminals. They are 1. The risk of executing innocent people exists in any justice system. There have been and always will be cases of execution of innocent people. No matter how developed a justice system is, it will always remain susceptible to human failure. Unlike prison sentences, the death penalty is irreversible and irreparable. For example, Texas man Cameron Todd Willingham was executed in Texas in 2004 for allegedly setting a fire that killed his 3 daughters. Following his execution, further evidence revealed that Willingham did not set the fire that caused their death, but it came too late. The second one is the arbitrary application of the death penalty can never be ruled out. The death penalty is often used in a disproportional manner against the poor, minorities, and members of racial, ethnic, political, and religious groups. There have been studies proving that jurors in some states are more likely to convict a black criminal to the death penalty over a white one. In addition, criminals who killed a white victim were far more likely to get the death penalty than those who killed a black victim. The third one is the death penalty is incompatible with human rights and human dignity. The death penalty violates the right to life, which happens to be the most basic of all human rights. It is also violates the right to not to be subjected to torture and other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. Furthermore, the death penalty undermines human dignity, which is inherent to every human being. The fourth one is the death penalty does not deter crime effectively. The death penalty lacks the deterrent effect which is commonly referred to by its advocates, as recently stated by the General Assembly of the United Nations. There is no conclusive evidence of the deterrent value of the death penalty. It is noteworthy that in many recensionist states, the effectiveness of the death penalty in order to prevent crime is being seriously questioned by a continuously increasing number of law enforcement professionals. The fifth one is public opinion is not a major stumbling block for abolition. Public support for the death penalty does not necessarily mean that taking away the life of a human being by the state is right. There are undisputed historical precedents that where gross human rights violation had the support of a majority of the people, but which were condemned vigorously later on. It is the job of leading figures and politicians to underline the incompatibility of capital punishment with human rights and human dignity. Number 6 is mentally ill people are put to death. 10% of those sentenced to death are mentally ill, according to Amnesty International and the National Association of Men on Mental Illness. Someone who is mentally ill, such as one who has PTSD and other mental illness from serving overseas, is not fit to defend themselves or be put to death for something that they may not even have understood. The last one is we should not be the ones who get to decide life and death, as people who obviously make mistakes, are swayed by biases, and don't possess perfect knowledge. Something as permanent as death should not be placed in our hands. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching.